with the fury of the elements. Focus your strength, Arisen. Methinks we could move this boulder if we work together.
Would anyone care to push?
Ah, now here. Is a surprise.
Our collection grows.
Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this. As a matter of fact, curious thing, one of my former masters chose to hire only women. I wonder why.
Words worth hearing.
felt certain I would find you here, Arisen. And it seems I was right.
I know precisely when a curative is needed, Master.
This is generally used as a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time. Pray, allow me to open yon chest. Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favour. We must not let down our guard. Let my magic grant you an elemental. Mind the rain, Master.
The weather may yet turn fierce. Best we keep moving. Master, I discovered a treasure chest hereabouts during my last journey beyond the rift. Shall I guide you to it?
No harm shall come to you. Oh, what does this say?
Let's have a look then. Is raining most heavily. The characteristic of these climbs, mayhap?
There's naught to be done but suffer our wet boots. Thank you, Arisen. I'm overjoyed to have completed the task my master set for me.
Splendid.
We should be able to move this boulder with our combined might.
Shall we set it rolling?
A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
No harm in picking a few. I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself. Is there nothing we can do about this obstacle? I am ready to attack, Master. Might I be of assistance?
You haven't forgotten us, have you, Master? The letter has reached its recipient. Shall we inform Sir Donovan, Master? Allow me to guide you, Master. I know the person you're looking for.
You have our gratitude. Lead the way. I suppose there can be no harm in bringing this along.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
I'd wager there's aught to be found here.
We ought to take a closer look. I've just recalled. I found a treasure chest near here during my travels beyond the rift. May I show you to its location? It's hard to find my footing in this darkness.
Well, so dearly did you love our game that you have sought me out again. Let us resume at once. I too have grown rather engrossed.
I have been waiting for you, Arisen.
"'Tis done, Master. Now a fairy stone can whisk us here whensoever we desire." The letter has reached its recipient. Shall we inform Sir Donovan, Master? Certainly, Master. I can take you to this individual.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way. What's up there? I can't make much out from here, but I've a feeling 'twill be worth the climb.
Allow me, Master. 'Tis within my reach. I would gladly be of aid, Arisen. That cannot be avoided. 'Tis fight or die.
I will lead.
It is raining.
We mustn't let ourselves become soaked to the skin.
Never have I encountered such a strategy.
Now that is a surprise. I dare say, we could sell this for a fair amount of gold.
Whether or not we make the sale is for the Arisen to decide.
There's something down there. Is it safe to descend?
Caught you! You'll be all right now. The letter has reached its recipient. Shall we inform Sir Donovan, Master? If you would be so kind as to follow me, I shall take you to the one you seek.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Here, strike with lightning on your side. We fight. To arms!
I am well aware of the particulars. flawless execution.
Once more! Aught fell from the beast as it breathed its last.
Oft do we call on you to carry the burdens we cannot. I must thank you. Your toil keeps me light on my feet. We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here?
Welcome. If you think me a liar, then buy something and see the truth for yourself. The creation of a masterpiece takes time, sir. Pray do not rush me. Many thanks to you.
Reckon your roads been trade towns can make you right sick of crowds, but here, at least. You'll find a bit of peace and quiet. Many thanks. Interested in my wares?
Welcome, sir, after all. 'Tis folly to linger on a single vocation when there goes the collection. Made any progress? Do come again.
Reckon your trade towns can make you right sick of crowds, but here, at least...
Shall we get some rest then?
Good morrow, everyone.
Come, we've much to be getting on with. Ready to forge on? Ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
'Twould allow us to save our strength. Assuming we're not attacked, that is.
Welcome, sir. Contrary to the name, this little shop of mine deals in naught but the finest treasures. If you think me a liar, then buy something and see the truth for yourself. The item you requested is complete. Here you are, sir. Use it well. Call on me if e'er you're in need of an artisan. Hope to see you again.
A forgery? I wonder whether we'll find a purpose for it.
'Tis nigh indistinguishable from the genuine article. That fact alone means it has potential.
So, how goes it? Did you manage to retrieve the jadeite orb? Ah, splendid. You've my thanks. Before we discuss your reward, however, there is one final matter to which we must attend. You see, in my line of work, trust is paramount, and so we shall go to verify the orb's authenticity together. Come, I trust old Ibrahim's eye most of all. Let us pay a visit to his little scraps. Follow my lead. Come along. We make for Ibrahim's scrap store.
Welcome, if you think me a liar, then buy something and see the truth. Many would call themselves a master. Few hope to see you again.
Good day, Ibrahim. Would you be so kind as to examine this jadeite orb? Now, I have a bit of business to attend to while he performs his appraisal. I ask that you await my return here.
What is it? The appraisal's not yet done, and I must needs concentrate.
How might I be of service?
He ought to be finished by now. Come, let us go see. You have done your title proud, Arisen. This jadeite orb is indeed the genuine article. My partners shall be most relieved to hear of its return. You have certainly earned your reward. I trust you will find it satisfactory, and I do hope you will permit me to call upon you again, should.
'Tis good to be reunited.
There you are! Pray, tell me, have you found the jadeite orb? Oh, thank you, thank you! Now my freedom is assured. Pray, take this. I know 'tisn't much, but I've naught else to offer. Right, I'd best get going. Sir, though we may ne'er...
I fear we have done Sir Offulf an unkindness. May he find the strength to weather his troubles.
'Tis loathsome being the bearer of such ill tidings.
This outcome was unknown to me. I had not thought of it.
Reckon your roads be trade towns can make you right sick of crowds, but here, at least, you'll find a bit of peace and quiet. Many thanks.
Have a gander at my wares. You shan't regret. It. Hope to see you again ere long.
No purchases to be made today, I see. I just hope the shopkeep understands.
Gold is a resource best spent judiciously.
This ox cart's... I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
Now this is a conundrum.
I'll slit your bleeding throat,
He should. That's my magic's rod. You an elemental boon.
You what?
Mayhap this ladder is here for a reason.
Ah, excellent. Fine.
Greeting. Here we conduct all manner of procedure. Pertaining to vocations. If there is aught amiss, always a pleasure.
I'm dead on my feet, but I've much to do yet.
You're a welcome sight, Arisen. As ever, I'm yours to command.
At least I go knowing I fought to the best of my...
An unexpected reunion.
Interested in my wares? Go on, have a look. Gold's made to be pleasure doing business with.
Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the foremost. Much obliged. The solution eludes me.
It's been a hard day.
Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when... treated to the foremost. You know where to find me.
We'd best report back.
Good tidings, sir. How fares your retrieval of those plundered weapons? Oh-ho! Most excellent. However, if... Good tidings, sir. How fares your retrieval of those plundered weapons? You may now change over. What's more,
A result to be proud of.
A laudable result. Just what I would expect of the Arisen.
We mustn't grow complacent, but steel ourselves for the trials to come.
We're here, Master.
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. And should my story entertain you...
Hi. Faring well, I hope. Would you care to join me? I'd not say no to a bit of company. I was hoping you'd say that. Do you know, I had a feeling we'd meet here today. Intuition, I suppose. Say, you're not from round here, are you? Are you a traveler? Have you seen many places? How I envy you. This city is all I know. I long to learn more of the outside world, but Mother won't allow it. She's always telling me how dangerous it is beyond the palace walls. But that only makes me question her judgment all the more. After all, if the world truly is so perilous, what of the lives of our people? They must be fraught with uncertainty, subject to harsh conditions. It seems unfair that I alone should be shielded from that reality. But listen to me waffling on. I almost forgot. Here, I brought more of the money I owe you. I should have the remainder ready by our next meeting. My apologies, friend, but I'd best be going. I mustn't let Mother find out I left the palace. Thank you for indulging me. I do hope we'll see each other anon. Till then...
Well met, son. How might I be of service?
The letter has reached its recipient. Shall we inform Sir Donovan, Master? I believe I can guide you to the person in question.
You have our gratitude. Lead the way.
Ah, you've returned. How did you... Splendid! The cart reached its...
I've the presence to command any state.
Gather round!
A full week. Has passed since Sir Mildred set off. I suppose it's time we vacated her dwelling. Follow me, Master. I shall guide you to the location.
Good tidings as for me. You see, and that's when I can't just give it. Well, friend, what say you? Much obliged, friend. Suppose I'd best be off.
Shall we seek out the young man from the other day? Pray, allow me to show you the way.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
The one we seek isn't here. Perchance we've come at the wrong time.
The current hour ill suits our progress. Let us visit an inn or make camp and set out again later.
Shall we seek out the young man from the other day? Follow me, Master. I shall guide you to the location.
You have our gratitude. Lead the way.
Lots to do. We have precious little time.
We have reached our destination.
Hoy, friend! Have there any time for me today? I dare say we're overdue another talk. There's something I've come to understand during my stolen hours exploring these streets, and I wanted to share it with you. Every last resident in this city is wholeheartedly devoted to living out their lives. It seems a simple observation, I know, but to me, it was a revelation, for it made me painfully aware of my own position. Can this existence of mine even be called living when I am so doted upon by my mother? I want to live a life I can proudly call my own, and to achieve it with all that my heart desires. I tire of enduring my mother's coddling, and of having to mind every twitch in her face in order to appease her. Looking at this box, it fills me with courage. 'Tis proof that I am not my mother's servant to be wheeled about as she pleases. 'Tis something I obtained of my own will. Here is the last of the gold I owe you. Pray forgive me for making you wait for it. Now, I'd best be off. I may not be able to wander the city again for some time. There's aught I would do. Thus, I cannot say when next we'll see each other. Though I feel sure we shall in time. Perhaps sooner than we might think. Till then, take care, friend.
That was quite a gift. I hope that procuring it was not a burden upon the lad.
I quite agree.
This really is fun. This part's a little different as well.
Are you in the market for something in particular? Always a pleasure.
Our packs are...
Oh, I possess no ill intent. Those of other races differ. That's all 'tis, mind. And even if I did, no matter how they fascinate me, 'tisn't to be. You was fascinating, such as this bowstring. Why do you stare? I suppose I sought the timing could forgive me. Every elf undergoes. I had been training. Indeed, I grew so vexed thanks to you. It might be just what I need to find. Many thanks. But this is no place. That's where I train. I do hope you'll join me.
There's a ladder here.
We ought to put it to good use.
Should my story entertain you? Nay, even if it shouldn't, I would greatly appreciate a coin or two to see. My throat with a mug of ale. Now, listen close, as today I shall tell of a certain... Now,
Welcome. Pleasant breeze.
where was I headed?
Hear the crowd.
Haven't left town in weeks. I have a good time.
I've a terrible itch.
Time to head to market, methinks.
Not without its charms.
I don't know what to do.
I've been here so long, I almost forgot why I came.
Seems I'm not the only one who's too busy to rest.
Quite the predicament.
There's comfort in comes on a daily life.
Good tidings to you. Are you... I thought you might be the one. My husband spoke of you, you see. 'Tis through him I hear much of the gossip going around. I suppose you're here to see him. You'll have to come another day, I fear. He's been sent out on a mission, and I can't say when he... 'Tis a perilous mission at that. I've heard he is to fell a Dullahan at the Ill-Doer's resting place. I worry for him. I do hope he'll fare all right. Oh, Sir Ludolf, you say? Aye, we're acquainted. He's been coming around oft of late. As I recall, his visit started just afore Gregor was given his new assignment. Why are you asking me about him? Does this have aught to do with my husband?